YouTuber, so I thought I might actually want to give a little bit of a shout out to my 3 favorite YouTubers. Well, 4, but I usually watch the TJ Kirk, aka the Amazing Atheist, because he's hilarious and he's also fun. He gives his comments on the social justice warriors and so many things and he does it in a pretty funny, realistic way. And another one is Katie Gregoire, or Katie Emerson, formerly Katie Gregoire. I love learning about her Christian perspective, but also kind of a little bit of realism too. I also watch Jordan Page at Free, Cheaper, Fun Duck. I also like her because, she's just a stay-at-home mom. She's a Mormon. She blogs about budgeting and frugal living and all that stuff, and that's actually kind of nice since for me to just binge watch while I'm usually out here doing the don't know if you can see this, but the weeding. Oh jeez, the weeding's starting to come back. Oh jeez, don't know if you can see this. Yep, the weeding's starting to come back after like a couple weeks of me not doing it. I gotta do it again. Jeez, that probably reminds me. And then the 4th one, I don't really watch them as much anymore, but I used to. Watch Girl to Find. It's okay. It's not like right now, my favorite ones are really more TJ Kirk and Kate Gregoire and Jordan Page and stuff. Sorry, I'm just playing around with my earbuds, and so I really like those two, and then Girl to Find is kind of eh. I mean, the reason I don't really like watching them anymore is just because I usually get pretty busy, and they're like really super fundamental in their Christian beliefs and all that stuff, and I'm like, you might wanna check in the mirror, honey, because some of their stuff is like when they talked about like what's relevant, what's not. It's like one of them. I think they both had like braids in their hair, and like you can't braid your hair. Women can't braid their hair. They can't cut their hair. You have to be submissive to your husband, have a hair covering, blah blah blah. I'm like, ugh. I'm really more of a, oh look, Charles Wallace. Sorry, my cat's coming over here. So yeah, I'm like, I'm Christian, but I am not as strong in my faith. I'm really more of a liberal one. He's my cat. Hi, Charles Wallace. Look, you're on camera. Hi, Charles Wallace. This is my kitty. Sorry, I just had to introduce everyone to my cat, and I'm like, yay, my cat's here. I love my cat. My cat loves me. Actually, it's funny as a few weeks ago when I was actually going down to game night. This is like last month, but I actually went down to game night, and I was like hanging out near a storm drain, and he came out and hung out with me. The reason I like Katie Gregoire is because, again, she's relatable, even though she is Christian, but she's really more of a relatable one. Another YouTube vlogger I sometimes subscribe to, sometimes watch, is The Atheist Voice. Even though TJ Kirk and The Atheist Voice are both, Hemant Mehta and TJ Kirk are both atheists, I do take some of what each of them says and just kind of mold, mesh together what I actually believe from atheism and humanism and all that stuff into what I like, and I mean, everyone does that. Especially, you know, like, you know, a lot of people who are religious, they pick and choose what they believe too. But one of my favorite things is don't judge people, and so that's kind of the motto I've always been sort of advocating for, is don't judge people. And yeah, so, and like I said, the reason I like watching TJ Kirk is because he has very funny videos, and he's like, I like the man from whatever restaurant he was going to. I like him talking about the muffalata and how bad it was. Trust me, I've gotten horrible food at some restaurants as well, and we never. Oh, that's another video for another time. But I've gotten some pretty horrible food, and bleh. Yeah. If you guys were wondering why I was like doing that, again, that's another video for another time. But once I'll touch on this briefly, but I'll probably explain this in a longer video. I had surgery as a kid, and that's unfortunately the scar. It's like, I have a long tongue, but if you guys saw the scar, that's from a surgery I had as a kid, and unfortunately the thing is, I became really super sensitive to really ultra super spicy things after the surgery. I think probably after maybe a month or so, the sensitivity went away, but I still hated ultra super spicy stuff. Apparently my younger brother does too, for different reasons. He says he just hates spicy things. I actually have a legitimate reason. I had surgery on my tongue, and I obviously still have that scar. That really long ass scar. Excuse my language, but I have that was a really long scar on my tongue. I'm like, bleh. I'm like, yuck. Whenever someone gives me ultra super spicy, I'm like, I can't eat that because of my surgery. So I'm like, no, thank you, I can't. Surgery. Although that was at least a dozen years ago. So, but that was a long time ago. But yeah. Anyhow, I'll see you in my next video.